We are live.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, world. So, last time we listened to Fatigue's little stories
Yep.
about werewolves. And now
They were hunting werewolves in the Philippines, right?
Yes, in the Philippines. And now we are at record 8. We're basically, let's now, we are 1 hour and 14 minutes out of 2 hours and 20 minutes. I love you, Alfabusa, but please don't make the episodes this long. You could chop it up a little bit. Come on.
I could have turned this into 3 videos or something.
Yeah, 3 or 4 or something. I don't know, but half an hour each would have been perfect. Because it's way too long. Because me and you probably, like most adults now, we have basically adult ADHD, and it's really hard to keep up listening for this long and keeping concentration. So, but still, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Dear audience.
Also, young Fatigue is a snack and a dinner.
A jungle village.
And they had to run away from their base camp, I guess you can call it.
Yeah, wasn't there a werewolf in the last one? They had to run.
They were attacked.
That's how it was.
But I mean, they borrowed, like most British people borrow stuff.
Yeah, they borrow. They don't steal, they borrow for the British Museum.
Yeah.
Also, they take all the spices, but they don't use it.
Nope.
Okay. Now, I just have to pause here because this is a neat little detail that is here. Because you have a native chief here on the left, and he actually speaks in a Filipino dialect. He doesn't speak Tagalog. He speaks in a real indigenous Philippine dialect, which is super cool. That's a neat detail. Because I recognize Tagalog. I know a little bit of it.
And lived here for hundreds of whatever years does not mean God intended for you
Also,
to stay in our take side.
it's also just funny, like the stupid foreigner.
The tribe leader would like you to not dig up their home.
I don't know if it's Kinaraya. I don't know what that is, though.
As the voice of Emperor George himself.
This poor soul, understand that we need this area depopulation.
Cease your obstination. Aid us, and we would lead you back to society to be integrated under the local government.
Is it only
They already had a society.
Yeah, they did, but the white man has a better society.
At least if you ask him.
Because capitalism and industriousness will... Yeah. Why is he so loud? I love the fact it's like, he's an idiot.
They will consider your request if you set up camp at what they call the Ravine of Friendship.
The ravine.
Yes, sir.
Oh, she's sneaky.
Yeah, she's very sneaky. I just think about, you know,
I am a friend.
the Trespasser Society in this world,
To be a place
where they do the British thing that they go into the wilds with a map and they point their finger on the map at a native and go like, "What is this?" And it's mostly like, "Woods, your finger, you fool, Indian foreigner," and so on.
Deliberation.
3 days? My weakest suffer elephant skin, jungle dysentery, and
Isn't
early onset
elephant skin kind of thick?
Our expedition
Elephant skin is kind of thick, yeah. It's when you get thick skin.
But maybe it's an overexpression for being weak-skinned, maybe?
Godforsaken hut!
No waffle dinner for you!
No waffle
Is he
for dinner.
Belgian? Is he Belgian?
Yes, because they have a Belgian dude with them.
Pascal!
Pascal, yes, that's his name.
You stupid boy! You dropped the shovels!
I dropped them because you slept.
You talk back, you back talker! If you want
My theory
your
is also
father
that
to receive a decent
Patigue's
review of
father
your
laid with
efforts
Pascal's
from
wife, and therefore we have Black Claw, who is very, very loud and stupid.
Is that understood?
We miss you.
In English!
Yes, Lord.
Monsieur.
Vernon, we go.
Oh.
Vernon doesn't look too happy.
He's a bit worried, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sadie,
Oh, kitten.
what is your take on Chronic?
Well, he's chronic.
Fatigue. He seems to be a great proponent of traditional values. And you know what I think about tradition.
I guess Big D doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
why am I wasting
No.
time on this? Moving
Considering that he has
Next
had many
record.
wives and husbands.
Ravine of
and everything.
Yeah.
Friendship. But
And his son is in a gay marriage
Yeah.
Flies.
and lives with him.
Oh,
Yes.
Or is he living with his son?
Oh, he
I'm
lives
not
with his
sure.
son-in-law.
we have temporarily set up
all right.
camp at the so-named
We are
Ravine of
crashing in
Friendship.
his house.
It is nighttime. My lord father and uncles have left camp to gorge on the
He's
ripest
also using
fruit
the
around.
old term that the
Lord
uncles.
father has proclaimed
You know,
that the
when we were
expedition
kids,
again will continue
Every
tomorrow
old
morn.
person was an uncle or an
Despite the
auntie.
request for a
Don't you
3-day
remember that?
deliberation
That's what
period
Granny
from
said.
the tribe's elder council. Now, Mrs.
I mean,
Mark,
that is tradition. Doesn't mean a relation to
Mrs.
them.
Mark.
It's just how we
No.
said.
Mark!
It's an older
Sir,
Is he
Uncle of an
honorific,
older
I
man.
guess?
just
Yeah.
looking into the ravine.
Aunt
sir.
Lydia, Aunt Harriet,
Quite
Yeah.
deep.
Of course.
and Farbror.
It surrounds our perimeter, you know. The lichens should indeed have a hard time coming from just about any direction.
Oh,
Of course.
Aunt Lydia.
Nevertheless,
Yeah,
I
you
thought
remember
about her
you
for
will
a
learn to translate the
long
King's
time.
English to
Yeah.
the jungle language, yes?
Inaraya.
Watching this actually made me think of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
those are
that.
the old ladies I remember.
In our negotiations, how unreasonable would you say these mountain dwellers truly were?
Young Sir Vernon, I would never want to cast doubt on your father's.
It's kind of funny that it disappeared in the early 90s, the
but
entire
I
honorifics in our
do
country.
believe they have
Yeah.
a reasoned argument for
It's kind of
stopping
sad in a
this
way, because
expedition.
it's kind of nice to say, being nice
What
to
does
them.
that mean?
You saw the beast with the green claws.
My new asshole is a stark
Because
reminder.
actually, a child,
Who live
yeah,
here
a child in my house actually calls me uncle now, because I'm the funny, weird
respect
uncle living
the
on
beast's territory
in the top on the top
and
floors.
are never themselves attacked. But those you lead here, those who entered and got a closer look than you, just merely being present has had them enter this state of delirium. And those who got a closer look yet are no longer with us. And again, I do not want to cast doubt, but I would suggest perhaps those who live here have a right.
Have a right?
Our right, I mean.
What? How can you be saying this? We're out here to help you. What of your child, Mrs. Mark?
Why are you here, Vernon?
Well, Lord Father brought me, but I don't see how my specific
King
purpose
and
is
country.
relevant.
Neither
Mm-hmm.
is my child's. In the grand scheme of this expedition,
This is a
only your
time
father's
when both the
purpose
Brits and the
matters.
Americans were actually putting up
But you are not
concentration
your
camps in the
father.
Philippines, so it's a
and
bad
you need
time.
not follow him.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't I?
His purpose is not what it seems.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What? Gunfire so near the camp?
Come with me.
Where to?
Just follow me.
Put in the next one immediately.
Agreed. Record 10. Taken by nails.
Ooh.
Is going.
Oh,
Works. Yes.
Who are you people?
We are not even here come
This is a message for the President of the United States.
they're British.
The Hatipunan still lives, and its nails of Christ know the true nature of the demons you import into our lands.
What? You send hounds of Satan
Yes.
and ungodly magic.
Yes! You kidnap and murder.
You take our children. What? What are you possibly? What was that detonation?
The camp blew up.
Yes! Explosion! Suffer, devil's boss! He will thus overcome you, as he once helped David overcome Saul.
He looks terrified, but he always looks terrified, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's always afraid.
A message for the leaders of your
I actually
invasion.
googled this after last time. There are no naturally occurring canines in the Philippines.
What?
No.
Oh boy.
Where did that come from?
Uh-oh.
Hound! Hound!
There it is again.
Werewolf. Yeah. Can't imagine anything else. What the
Oh.
hell is
Werewolf.
going
Oh.
on in these recordings? Who are these nails of
I can
Christ?
imagine a few things.
I'm familiar with them from my own
But they're
time
not
in the
werewolves?
Philippines. They're a
They are
religious hunter
werewolves.
organization operating
Yeah,
throughout
they're
Southeast
wolves.
Asia, with origins
They're also
in the
former
Philippines.
werewolves.
They target supernatural threats that come to prey
Also
from
known
a
as
vantage point of
ex-werewolves.
privilege. Like
They will
those
explain it,
detestable
and
ticks
I,
that would
since I
traffic
didn't know
humans
much
from
about
these
werewolf
countries.
lore, I was like, huh? When I heard about
But
it, so.
then,
I mean, I just know about
why
the base tribes
would
and
they
Pyramid, that's it.
target the Fatagues here?
There could
Why
be a
would-
myriad of reasons.
wouldn't
but I
anyone
care
target
not to
them?
guess.
Yeah,
I'd rather want to know.
they're freaking foreigners in the lands.
Another thing, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they
they are
are
just
lucky to-
stomping
Did that
through
werewolf come
everything.
from?
Yeah, I mean, they are lucky to have survived this far.
River surface. It came from the river surface. Just
Oh,
like
a were
Like
shark!
how a man. Well, you are Amanda.
No, it was a wolf.
Like how Matilda is.
It was not a
Is
Carcharodon.
that another power of theirs?
I can shed some light on this, as it is not
I
only
love the fact that he is
dabble
all
in-
knowing.
well,
Yes,
Before anything,
I love it.
no,
Well, he is
this
the Emperor.
knowledge is not
Yeah, I
for the
know.
faint of heart.
But I mean, the Emperor
I-
doesn't know everything when
I'm not leaving.
he gets his
I want
speech
to, but I've
text to
stayed for
speech
this long.
device.
That you
No,
have.
but Big D doesn't know everything either. He
Your
has a kind
fortitude
of
is to be
twisted
commended.
view of it.
But this
Yeah.
might just be the most trying.
I love when
subject
they
yet.
were trying
And son-in-law,
to describe
Yes.
the
all
where
of what I
no
just said
the
goes for you too.
The ghoul
This
powers and vampire
information
powers.
is existential in nature.
and the clans,
It
which was
cannot
just
be
hilarious.
unknown.
I do not care. Anything to save him.
Amanda is a cool cookie, though. Just
Yeah.
sticking everything
she's-
in the in
It
strides.
is no mere
Yeah, she's just standing there looking at him.
Yeah, she knows
When the
about
light of
vampires
cognition
and
perceives
werewolves
physical
now.
reality, a shadow is cast.
She's like an expert
And
now.
that shadow reality is the Umbra.
Oh, she is
That
marked
is,
from
in
now on.
part, how it works.
Because this is
And
not
even
what
then,
humans are supposed to
It's
know.
just how we must
Well, I
see
hope
it.
she becomes kind
is
of like a
entirely
common
metaphysical
character that shows up
nature
in the
then.
group.
Indeed.
Would be fun.
It follows no law that we can
Also,
understand.
boy needs
Formed, at least in part, of thoughts, emotions,
Oh, yeah, he
or a
does.
big
abstract
sister
Because,
at least.
Yeah, a
Perhaps
big
it is
sister
something along the
and-
lines of a
Because I don't think Door is good in the long run.
No.
untraceably emitting information from our minds.
I kind of love him though, but
Yeah, everybody loves
No.
him, but
Either as
he's
some
very
kind of
special.
palpable byproduct, or even integral
Oh, yes.
part of the brain's biochemical process. All signals connecting everything in our shared experience of
But
reality.
I think Boy would
in
like
ways we cannot fully see or
and,
hear or
but
sense
also
with our limited perception.
the crazy Japanese
But even
otaku
then,
girl and
it is still guesswork.
What the hell was she called?
Here is where the animist ways of the Garou
It was something like
originate.
Grimmelkin, but no.
yeah, Grimmel and Elise.
World spirit. They have this
I think you would like them too.
connection to the Umbra that we cannot even perceive.
He is
Like
just
those
too
shrimp
much.
who see colours
They are
that
both
our
just
brains
too
cannot
much.
register.
I like Elise because
And so,
she's
trying to explain
like
the Umbra
what
to
vampire
us
is, but twisted
not
up to
possible
11.
for me.
And
You
Grimmel
have to
is just
experience it for
weird.
yourself if you want
He's
to know. But you are not.
Yeah, she has to be a fae.
I am ready.
Well, she
No,
is
son-in-law.
Commander
Even
Shadow's
the
son
Garou
because she
fear
is
and
Ethan's
respect the
ex-lover.
Umbra.
She's a Tau!
I have.
Oh, she's a fish human.
Yes! That's why they call her a fish human.
Cool.
They call her a fish.
Yes,
She has
but
blue
foolish.
hair.
Let us instead discuss
And
this more
everything.
practically.
And she likes
What can we know about the Umbra and
Japanese
Matilda's
anime
use
stuff
of it?
because that is what Tau
For
are,
one,
basically.
Matilda did enter the Umbra through the
Even though they are
reflection on
more
that puddle.
Chinese
It is
communists. but
possible
still.
to enter the Umbra in many ways. Arkham, for one. Did you know his pendant allows him access into the Umbra?
His pendant?
Does he use
Ooh.
it?
Of course not. Too dangerous.
The werebears needs a knife to enter the Umbra. They need to cut through the
Now
gauntlet,
discuss that with
I think it's called.
In either case,
You cut
it was
through
also for
reality.
the Umbra that wolves
Yeah,
are able to
they
use
do,
many of their
because they
abilities.
can't. They are
The
so tied
abstract
to
and
Gaia
lawless nature of the Umbra
that they have a hard time
has a
getting
terrible
into the Umbra.
effect on the material
It's an
world.
interesting weakness.
So, the ghosts or
And the
spirits.
wolves?
But when they are there, or they live most of their lives in
where they
the
live?
Umbra. They even have
Bongo!
their own
And
little
those with the
glades
know-how can channel the spirits that
that I
exist
can't
in
remember the
Umbra
name of.
by acting
But
as
they
a bridge
sleep in
between
the Umbra where
and the
they
material
sleep,
world.
because they are
They're able
bears.
to emit the effects of the spirit's power. To Wondrous.
Increase the volume of you because I don't hear you that well.
Then.
Well,
Don't
it's
we
because of
learn
Big D's
how?
thunderous voice.
You
Yes.
think you could just learn?
He overpowers
I
everyone.
am willing to do anything.
Of course he does.
He's also very loud
Learning
foreigner.
that will take too much time. It will demand a stranger's aid.
He's an
and it
American, what did
involves
you
too
add?
much
Right.
tampering with the Umbra for a
Well,
mind
he's-
such as yours.
His accent is difficult to place because it's both British and American.
Anything.
Transatlantic?
Son-in-law.
Yeah, I would say
All
transatlantic,
these
yes.
feelings, this morbid grit emitting from your mind, they too become
It's mostly
spirits in their
British, but
own
there is some
right.
What does
Americanism
that
in there.
matter?
These spirits, the spirits of your own suffering, the suffering of others, the suffering of the world.
He has the hard R of
In
the
an
Brits.
amalgamate cesspool of
Yeah, he
evil,
does.
hatred, dogma, and despotism, growing and boiling over with malevolent sentience.
But he is
comes
from
us.
somewhere around
Evil
Turkey.
Spiral that
He's vaguely
grows
Middle
ever
Eastern.
deeper, even
Yes.
as they gnaw at your soul.
Wasn't that what they called him?
more, and they would eat
Yes.
you whole should they get the chance.
Vaguely Middle
And I
Eastern man.
do mean that
Yes.
literally, should they make
And we
you
can't figure out how he can have
into our
sons who
reality.
looks nothing like himself.
Don't think too much about that.
Why? Because the world is bad. Do you understand?
Oh, they look shocked.
I think it's time for them to get the Wyrm thing.
Poor kid.
I think I'd rather not
Wise.
exist in this
Yeah, they do.
reality anymore.
What are you saying now?
Amanda.
My parents chose not to.
Yes.
They couldn't stand this reality. As someone without a place or chance. And that was them facing mundane things.
You're right. Maybe they were right.
Are we going to be in distress now?
Yeah, they're going into the
Are there
Wyrm
actually
thing now.
monsters under
Look
the
at the background, it's getting dark and darker too.
Are there?
Yeah, and
things?
more fights.
Worked anymore.
Yeah,
Can I
falling
be?
into
Can I be possessed?
despair.
I was possessed
Yes, you can.
with guilt, hatred.
Because there are demons
I was too young
and angels.
to be so alone.
Nothing works anymore.
Future was buried with
And Big D is like, oh, god damn it.
God.
Yeah, he looks so
My
annoyed.
whole life, my every action, my every thought.
future is buried with them.
You know that the god, as in God, you know,
He's not there anymore.
he's not there anymore in Werewoofers.
Infinite torture.
Not even the angels know where he is.
Now!
Sorry. I'm laughing, but yeah, he's not in this reality anymore.
You will live!
I like
Not go to any
I like Big D's getting out of despair. Slap everyone and tell them to stop.
Yeah, but of course he's not there because he's Big D, of course.
Yes!
The world may be bad, but the hunter's way, my way, is to make it
Oh,
better,
no.
even if it so involves a few righteous murders. Now get up and give me your war cries!
That's motivation.
There you go! Drown this sort of a serenade in bouts of adrenaline! It will be all we survive on in the coming hours. Pt.2 wishes to teach us more, and we will listen. Next, we may just learn how to best survive our encounter. Because the next record here is
don't
Werewolf
attack
Defeated.
enough.
Shall we learn?
Agonize
My
werewolf?
head is empty, filled with murder.
Good.
My head is empty, filled with
And
murder.
don't tell me if you're feeling death-driven again. I'll make you perform my most devious
Oh, dude.
self-care methods. The one involving the
Oh my
cobra.
goodness.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Big D motivation.
I'm slightly worried.
This needs to be recorded.
I mean, also when they did that milkshake for Kevin.
Oh,
Kidnapped by insurrectionists.
Cesium and Tabasco and stuff. Oh my god.
Yeah, he destroyed Kitten's blender.
Yep.
The tribes
It did.
conspired with the insurrectionists.
Which led to my favorite episode in the 99p store.
So many who did. We are the only ones left.
Because it's so
I don't know where my
unhinged.
father is, nor my uncles.
Yes. Yeah, it's also one of my favorite episodes. And also finding out about Polydora and she being the mother of one of the boys that
I like him
super
through
annoying.
the worst fashion I have ever seen. They came for the
Giles.
insurrectionists and slaughtered
Poor
them all.
Giles. I feel sorry for him.
But we escaped, though Pascal was hurt by it.
It is annoying, but Giles I like.
He lost his eye. So callously,
It's just stupid and caught up in
tore his
stuff.
eye out before we ran. He sleeps now. We put him under with what we had. But that demon
Not a demon.
might still be here somewhere.
It's a
A
good
demon is a
description of
different
it.
thing. Yeah, but it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Father! Warning! Oh, my boy! My boy, he's safe! Praise
Well,
God!
say what you want about
How dare you, my son?
Chronic.
The insurrectionists
At least he cares about his son.
But a lichen fiend
Somewhat, at least.
Yeah.
We escaped. Fortuitous.
Compared to many other noblemen of the time. It's like, oh, I have a
Well,
child,
maybe-
apparently. Okay.
Might also report
Maybe he only has one song.
dwellers all
I
lie
guess so.
dead.
What happened?
You were murdered by a lichen. He let the gate sit open. After us, his messengers were so callously thrown out. And like a fox in a chicken coop, the lichen merely followed its nature. Deserve what, my God? Yes, a regular Sodom and Gomorrah. Savages killing savages. But, hunters that we are, we found the
I wouldn't
lichen.
compare that to Sodom and Gomorrah. There would be way more sex involved.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
That would be very Slaneshi.
Yes.
Murder
And not
that
very werewolfy.
Turn the record.
So, no. Maybe Vermish.
Worm isn't that interested in sex either.
No, it's just interested in destruction.
Yeah.
The find of the millennium.
It would be
Maybe as a means to an end. But
maybe
not much more than
Weaver
that.
Worm taint.
Wild, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Wild is also insane,
It's not
so
easy.
Well, everything is insane except for the Weaver who
May
could.
rest in peace. But his faith was true. This true faith compelled the lichen, shackled it, held it in place for us to stake it with spikes of silver.
Yeah, it's hunter ability. Which is ironic because they even hunt mage, but true faith is magic. They even says so in the books.
Yes.
The true faith is magic.
Even vampires can have true faith. Like,
yeah, and the fact they use crosses and stuff, but in reality they wouldn't need it because it's magic. It doesn't need a thing.
The cross is just a focus.
Yeah.
But they have caught a werewolf.
She is injected with the heaviest possible dose of opiates. The shifting has not been deliberate. Her claws.
The green nails, I guess.
Yeah.
This creature is not the culprit. He did not take my child.
How do you know?
The culprit had no claws. The one that took her had
Which is
slouchy
very unusual
skin.
for a werewolf.
Human hands.
Human hands?
What did I tell you? Even these fools could jimmy a werewolf.
That brings some comfort.
Is there anything in the tome regarding a werewolf's form, son-in-law?
Well, being a human in World of Darkness kind of sucks.
Yes,
Because everything
yes,
can kill
there
you
is.
in an instant.
Yeah, you are so weak.
There's a whole section here.
Even as a
exploring the
hunter,
concept of
you are
lichen
so
as a
weak.
shifter.
But hunters do level up and get
its
more
ability
powers
to
from
shift between
God
several
with
anthropic
bunny ears around it.
morphal states.
What?
Different forms, to be clear. I've witnessed the Garu shift between 3 forms, as mentioned by
Only
the
3?
Fatigue.
Yeah,
The human
the
form,
ones he has
the
seen.
wolf form, and of course,
War form,
the
green.
hulking, vicious war
But
form.
we also have the
Tilda
hybrid
did
thing.
seem
Oh,
to
no.
have a fourth.
Yeah, you have the hybrid between human and
Very similar to
Xenos,
the
that is kind of like a
human-type
caveman
vampire.
thing.
Rocking wild sideburns and ape
And then you
boys.
have the dire wolf between
All
the
right.
Xenos and the wolf.
Yeah, rip.
Aw.
Fatigue does note the existence of at least
Yeah,
3
there's the note.
forms, potentially 4,
there we go.
reaffirming the Wolfman form
Wolfman
idea.
style. Which is a good
Potentially even
description.
5 with a theoretical direwolf form, and maybe even 6 forms as suggested by what is considered a fringe scholar in the field, claiming to have seen a wolf with human feet.
Bro, I like the description.
I think he
He
needs
also cites other
glasses.
scholars who believe there are no such thing as modal forms, but
But
rather
the rules that the settings of the
diapason
rules
of
are
variable
4
states,
forms, as far as I
ranging a
remember.
full gradual spectrum between the wolf and the
The
human.
human, the
states.
wolfman,
Oh,
war form,
oh
and the wolf.
fuck!
What, son-in-law?
There have been reports of not only the classical wolf shifters, but also those that take shapes more similar to dogs, bears, and, as he can personally attest, large cats. Holy shit!
That's-
Does that explain the
and
myriad
foxes.
of stories about big cats here in
Kitsune.
Norfolk? There have been alleged sightings of
crows.
panthers and pumas and other
Cora.
large felines, like folklore going back as far as medieval times.
The Ananasi, which
confirm the
scares the
existence
shit out
of
of me
cat
because they are
shifters.
giant
You
spiders.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm more familiar
There,
with these
I read a
werewolves than
theory
I
that
am
every
with them.
large
Less,
predator can turn
extreme
into a
danger
were
in
whatever.
proceedings. What's more, I've also
Which
been
is very
witness to where
standard,
ravens, where sharks,
RPG.
where spiders.
Spiders?
Yeah, there we go. Spiders?
Yeah, I agree with her. No,
Yeah,
thank
fuck
you.
off, no!
I'm not scared of spiders, but if they start to get that big,
Because I don't
I'm
think
scared
the
of spiders,
gods-
and I say fuck off
So-
immediately. No!
Ugh.
Preparation for Marcus have to deal with both werewolves and wereheads, though?
As far as I know, they usually do not commingle.
No,
Much
they
like
usually
the
don't
funny
like
cats
each
versus
other.
dogs filmograph.
Cats and
Well,
dogs.
On the topic, Fatigue says, whilst rejected by the scholarly consensus
Australia,
on the
there are
subject,
were dingoes.
he has
That's as far as I
personally
remember.
witnessed peaceful interactions between lycanthropes and
That's why the word
Illyranthropes in the
the
East
word
Anglian
Therian actually better to
territories.
describe them, because
Right, yeah,
Therian
cats
means
and dogs
where creature.
living together.
Nice reference.
Oh, a Ghostbuster reference, yeah.
Yes! Cats and dogs living together.
Cats in Norfolk.
Hispanic.
You know, maybe I'm just wrong.
You're
I
doing
mean,
this
here
right
the
now?
werecats would be
It is simply
bobcats.
irrelevant. What is more relevant here is that other notable thing established. They managed
Which would make
to defeat
sense.
one.
I
So
don't
let
think
us
they
collate
mentioned
our
much about
details
other
on
things in
killing
Scandinavia than
werewolves. And indeed, it is good
the
to remember.
wolves instead of lynxes.
Silver.
Lynx would make sense.
That must be our way forward.
That reminds me. Back during our talk.
Also,
in the
when they
kitchen,
made this game, there were
you mentioned
basically no
compact
wolves in
with
Scandinavia anyway.
I take
but it
We
is
had
now.
extermination. Now there is,
with the
but by that, when they
spirit
wrote this in the
rather
early
than
90s, we had
actual
exterminated
physical
them.
moon.
Of course.
Yeah.
There is a
But now there are. There are even a
connection between the
flock
spirit
around
leader
where I
and the
live.
wolves.
Yeah,
We have
we
them
have
Just as there is
on
between the
picture.
worlds.
We have them on camera.
But
They are-
what
They were a few years back. They
that
were
connection
4 or
or
5
concord
ago,
is hard to grasp.
and they are so big.
They
There's
are
no hard
fucking
set
huge.
Yeah,
It lies
but
not
they
in
are
the
shy.
value of human perception, but
The
it
ones
is
we
at
got
the
on
same
camera
time
passed
a
the
reality,
camera like
and it is
10
there for
minutes
them
after my
and
husband had passed
us to use.
them.
I mean,
So they
as the comic
probably
guy
were
said,
waiting for him to
the
just
wolf
go
can be
away.
killed
Probably.
with silver.
The problem is when they
What
get
does that
used to
mean?
humans. That's
I
when
believe
the
it is the
problem
only
starts.
real way to
Yeah.
kill a werewolf. Past perhaps.
We have a
Launching them
wolf
into a
in the
volcano.
city every
Maybe.
like 3 to 5 years.
Unless...
We had one 2
We
years
have no
ago.
volcanoes here in Norfolk, so silver will have to do.
We have a wolf pack here in Skåne.
There are no volcanoes in Norfolk.
We get the lone
does
wolf, which
that
has been
I thought you had lived here all
exiled,
your life.
and they are dangerous. It doesn't matter where you are.
If you
A
were
lone
robbed
wolf
with
is
their
dangerous.
propaganda.
Who is they?
Big Hill, of course.
Big Hill!
It is here that I
You
shall
had told-
chronicle my experimentation with Timothy Leary's newfangled dream liquid. Here I go.
What?
He took LSD.
Sorry. Wrong one. Here. This is the one. Yeah, here.
Oh, this one's labeled Oculus Imperium.
Ooh.
But honestly, I both like and dislike wolves in general. Also because wolves are dangerous to humans.
Yes, they are.
But they're also good for the ecosystem. But I also hate city people because they get so afraid. Like the Simpsons episode when there's a bear who walks into Springfield. Everybody gets panicked.
And I mean, a bear is... They are really, really peaceful beings. Unless it's a polar bear, but they are usually not a problem.
Yeah. Except for in Japan, they actually had... During this year, they had like 10 deaths from bears that wandered into cities.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Japanese bear is kind of aggressive. That's the difference. Ours are very, as you say, calm. They're kind of chill.
Yeah, they aren't that interested in you. They might try to scare you.
Yeah, like most animals.
I'll tell you. No, it's quite late, so I will have to sneak out. Here I go.
I actually had a nice interaction today with 2 crows.
I was just.
Yeah. I was walking, they were sitting on a bridge, I got to the bridge, I was standing less than half a meter away from them, and we had a conversation. Yeah, I was just standing there looking at them, and I was going like, how are you doing? And they were like, oh, I'm sorry I didn't have any food for them, but...
Quite an adventure, has it not? It certainly has, Father. I say this with no small modicum of pride. You, Wernan.
Also, I saw
You
a
are
swan
on the
today.
threshold of
A
manhood.
signet.
Sorry?
Oh, I saw a swan today. A signet that is almost an adult. It's still grey, but it's almost fully grown. I've been following it since it was born.
Oh.
I'm so happy to see it. It's almost
All this to
done, so to
transpire.
speak.
There is a final
Out of a
thing
litter
you
of
must
5, this one is the only one. Sadly.
What do you mean?
But it was
Share
so
the
beautiful.
family legacy you must share in the family secret.
Family secrets.
Yes.
Nothing you will tell of to anyone. Ever. Can I have your undying oath?
Secrets.
Of course. I'm just Oh, don't worry, my boy. I was just like you when my father sprang all this upon me. But it is important that it happen now. In fact, it is the very reason we came to this land in the first place.
Ooh.
What? Meet us by the dig site in an hour. Me and your uncles. And do not tarry, my beloved son. I am so happy to have you as mine. Thank you, Father. See you soon. Oh, this is exciting! God, please.
We're done.
To trumpet everything tonight. What is it?
That strange eye of yours.
Yes?
What did it see?
I saw Wolf in my father.
Yes.
Couldn't I figure that out?
It is why I am here. Your father took my daughter. Go where they are. I will follow.
This...
The fuck?
What?
Chronic. What a fool to allow all this to be recorded.
Sure bloody is. Next record. The family secret.
Go.
I also love the fact that they are recording this on one of those wax plates. It's not an LP, it's those old wax ones.
Yeah.
And he's carrying it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Over
heavy
the jungle.
equipment.
Yeah, they are huge. It's not something you hide in your pocket.
What have you done? Have you ever wondered about your lineage? What do you mean? Have you ever wondered how we normal men of the United Kingdom could ever best such ferocious beasts of hell as that you see before you? No mere man could. These creatures are warriors of Satan herself, cursed with the strength and intent.
Interesting that he shows Satan as a woman, but yeah.
It's also interesting that he talks about him like that if he is a werewolf. Because they don't believe in God.
His right. I figured you, my Lord Father, Lord Uncles, were no mere men, but blessed by God to stand against the darkness. Yes, yes, you understand, my son. See my progeny and his understanding of our world. My son.
I heard Alfabusa. Yes, Vernon.
Yeah. I was gonna say there were very few uncles.
There is just a single piece left that we hand to you now. The way we have been blessed, our humors unconflicted, our will fair, and our rights true. We have found the way to take the wolf from the lichen and use it in the name of God. Take the wolf? It is what we ask you do now. This green-clawed lycanthrope, suffering the devil's melancholia, it is an evil curse that you, in the furnace of your righteousness, must convert into a just cause.
And how would I do this?
Wernin, you must skin this beast. Wear its hide as your trophy. Take its power as your own. Can it? Moscow, Mento, would you prepare the brew? Yes, Granny. Of course. Uncles, what are you doing to it? From kidney or spleen, the melancholic humor, black bile, shall in its plenty be extracted, for it is the source of the condition. Fat of lamb and blessed water.
I think they have left the ideas of humor back here.
You must drink under the light of this full
We are in the
moon,
1900s at
wear the
least.
skin of the beast.
But they are. He is Victorian, so yeah.
Yeah.
So, my son,
He's also a weirdo.
you will claim this creature's moon. The devil will be
They are
exercised
skinwalkers.
as another wolf god is born. The powers of deep lycanthropy, cleansed by the blood of Christ, and injected into
The
his
hunters
fiercest
taking the wolf.
warriors, so we may continue his war.
I don't think the other hunters would
Yeah, they
condone
wouldn't
this.
approve of this. No.
I have a
No.
question. Of course, my child. It is only natural. Was it you who saved us from the insurrectionists? Oh, smart boy that ever was. Of course you would recognize your father even in his war form. Why?
That's why the skin was slouching off and it didn't have claws.
Rip
Yeah.
Pascal's eye out. Ah! Pascal? Oh, don't pity him. I gave him a gift. He survived an encounter with the most ferocious beast in the world. That, too, will become his legacy. This feat will bolster him and his lineage's resolve for generations to come. Did you kill the tribe's elder council? What? What is with these questions? They died as they lived. Against God. Did you steal Mrs. Mark's child? Oh, well... Did you steal all those children? Sin to misspend empathy as you do. The children had to be relocated to motivate their dullard authorities to let through our expedition without issue. But
This part I
sharp
still
as you
like,
are,
what?
You yet seem to miss my true point. The eradication of devilry is all that matters. We
I mean, considering what the British did,
from our forebearers
Yeah.
and embracing their
In the
legacy,
name of civilization, British Empire and everything.
yeah, and I mean the British civilization.
take
Please.
on this legacy.
Yeah. Well, most civilization at this time is like, no thank you.
Yeah, and I mean China and Japan and all these countries were so developed in their own way.
I thought we came here to save this land from monsters, not become ones ourselves.
But sadly, a lot of it was because of our Western civilization forcing them.
Now I do. This.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it kinda sucks.
You insolent, godless little... What? Insurrectionist! Mrs. Mark!
Behind us, child.
A note in the margins of
Uh-oh.
This is. I don't even.
I understand why Pt.2 left this behind.
We've got 2 records left here. This one.
The last
Sins
record
of the
is
Father.
Because this has been actually a kind of compelling story.
It has. Even though I prefer the one about the ghoul in the house, where it turns out it's just 2 whippets.
Makupo.
Neither is Marcupo. My real name is Waida.
Marcus, you're a daddy now.
Where are we?
We are in a church.
Are you not insurrectionists?
We are. But our cause is to fight the supernatural abominations that would invade our land. Such as your family.
What happened to them? How did you survive?
Our wits. The pit they dug served as a perfect trap hole. We managed to unleash the green-nailed one. Its vengeance was fierce. But we got the final blow. Silver. We took what your Leopoldite guards brought. Ironic. To claim to be a wolf of God, yet still be killed by God's silver.
That's a great irony.
Yeah.
Will you kill me next?
You have committed grave sins against the Philippines and their people. The reason you invaded, the reason you disturbed the mountain, the reason you killed so many, the reason you took our children, was to turn you into yet another monster. You were their legacy.
I never wanted to be. I wanted to learn. I wanted to help.
Oh,
I wanted an adventure.
Of course, sir.
young
Your
man.
childish wants cost
Yeah.
us greatly.
Actually, it wasn't him, it was his father. But it's
Yeah,
sins
I
of
mean-
the father, so...
That is just it.
Yeah,
You are a child.
as she said.
And children are all our future. And much as they stole our future from us, we shall steal theirs in turn.
Ooh.
What of your child?
We found her. She is alive.
Thank God.
The rest we found have been returned to their family. Those left without family, we have taken in. But all these children, their legacy too is set. My daughter will never know a normal life, as much as I wished it for her. And neither will you.
What must I do?
Ever clean the bathroom floor, sir? Have you?
I haven't. I haven't.
Well, I mean, a man from that age
Scrubbing,
A lord
have
as
probably
scrubbing
haven't
every gap,
washed.
every tile
He hasn't
until
even
the
clothed
very skin
himself.
on your fingers comes off.
No, but I mean, even a man
Unlike
from
the filth and sins of your
the lower
forefathers.
classes had never
No.
cleaned the bathroom
How can I ever possibly
back in those days. Maybe if they lived alone.
The same
But
way
otherwise,
you clean
no.
that bathroom floor.
This is great.
One tile at a time.
That's a good callback. Because that's what Pt.2 told them,
Yes.
you know, like, tile at a
Thank
time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He continued to live his life that way.
Yeah. You
Take
learn
our
from
new
this.
son away.
Poor guy.
Yeah. New son.
Yeah.
That I was not quite expecting.
To do it. With Silver, they beat back those creatures. I mean, there was hope.
There must always be hope. There
This
is
voice actor is
a
so great.
single record left. Legacy. In case there is anything else we can
Time for me
learn.
to get demonetized with the last one. Here we go.
Penis, 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 cock balls. Oh, good times. Now, with that bit of levity out of the way,
Freaking old man.
welcome, my lad. This is all likely a lot to take in. I indeed became part of the Nails of Christ Hunter organization after all this was concluded. Your granddad was rescued and returned to the Arcanum colony by a lance of Leopoldites sent by his brother. The Leopoldites were obliged to save him, as you know. Odd. That may be a bit illegal, that. But he would have died if it weren't for that bloody contract. The Treaty of Liège had Pascal well covered. As the only other survivor, Pascal, of course, thought I, too, was dead. As serendipity would have it, I had managed to finish my tenure with the Nails of Christ after 20 years. Mere months before the Japanese invaded the Philippines that year.
The Philippines had a rough deal in history.
They had their position sucked.
Yeah, I mean, when I lived with a Filipino girl, she told me about that, and it's like, holy shit, how did your family survive?
Still standing there.
Yeah, everything that could happen happened to them.
Yeah.
Just
To say the least.
awful.
If it wasn't the British, it was the Americans, and then it was the Japanese. Oh my
The Great
god.
Yarmouth Chapter House, with open arms. By then, he was Chancellor. Could silence anyone's nosy questions on behalf of our long-standing friendship.
Penis, penis, penis.
And from there, I used the knowledge my family had wrought.
I should start every stream
I
like
tried
that.
to put it to better use in our little chapter house's halls. Let me say this though, lad. Welcome. What you have tried to turn the chapter house into, it is a small revolution unto itself. My love and respect goes to you for your attempts to improve upon the legacy left to you by your granddad. But even so, I've had to look out for my own legacy. Welcome. I have embezzled and moved Arcanum funds, and even artifacts without your knowledge.
Of course it did.
I have used the Great Yarmouth Chapter House to funnel these items into the hands of decentralized hunter organizations in Southeast Asia.
Which isn't too
I have
bad,
been doing
honestly.
Well,
so
was a good cause.
for the last 50 years.
What?
I do not ask for your forgiveness. I regret nothing. This has been my penance. Those children my father orphaned, I made sure to give them as much as I could give. A few are still alive, and in the years since, I have been glad to know them as my real family. Marta became the only real mother I ever had, and her legacy is what I have snuck into the venal halls of the Arcanum. A noble heritage that made me who I am, and one I presumptively suspect has passed on to you as well, even if you haven't quite known it. And I now tell this to you because I think you would be the only one to not reject this legacy, even after learning this new Fatigue family secret. I do love Remold. I believe there is good in him, but his inheritance is a haunting shadow of what was once my own. And I know you Blacklaws have a contract with the devil already. But I advise you now,
I'd like to know more
do
about
not
that.
continue to serve
Yeah.
the interests of the Coalition.
The
Do
coalition?
not give them your time nor your resources, especially insofar as it further emboldens the private interest what turns its wretched gears. This endless pursuit of
The plot
power,
thickens.
expansion, growth by any means necessary. It'll consume us, lad. Just as it consumes any interest for security they might claim
I
their
wonder
workers
if
for.
Fatigue is supposed to be Malcador.
I see the pale, ghostly shadow of my father's legacy.
Or if it's
I mean, then you have Kevin, who is actually
Yeah. Who
Big
is
D's
actually-
friend.
No,
But,
yeah.
I mean, Malcador could be several people.
True. It might be several aspects of
Power they
Malcador.
wield to further this sick want for growth beyond
But still,
any
I do
reason
like Fatigue
is provided
in
to them
general.
by ancient horrors
And
beyond
this just
reckoning.
makes him even more
Something
likable.
what deceives the hearts and
Yeah, he
souls
spent
of
his
men,
entire life
where
paying
faith
for
and
his
work
father's
need
sin.
all in its
Yeah, his
finality.
entire
That
family.
he actually, that he actually rejected.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing in any book you have that could truly explain the force of
I'm trying to
entropy
think
contempt.
of any other character in
It's a thing even
40k
the werewolves
with
that
this,
are
but
in
I
fear
don't know.
and war against even now. Oh, I've seen it, lad. Stared it in the face. It's apocalyptic.
Unless we talk about maybe the Inquisition characters there.
Do not let it in.
Or the Knights Errants, they were called
You're a
back.
good lad. I trust you'll do right by
Yeah, I
us.
was thinking, who was the first chapter master of the Grey Knight?
I don't know. That's a bit of an
It's
unknown.
oh my god, isn't he a death?
That's
Wasn't it Garo?
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I might have more questions
I
than
think so.
answers, actually.
But he was betrayed.
The coalition.
Oh,
I told Occam myself not to get involved. They're more trouble than they'll ever be worth.
So, does that mean
eh?
Matilda was here for such a long time because the Arcanum worked with this coalition? Specifically, because the coalition contains, like, the Gargos guys?
Goblin nuts.
Breathing bureaucracy.
I love
Betray
those.
me yet again. I can't believe I have to stop eating canned food.
Oh, it's the Coalition Pentex.
I think so, they might be, because it's
Stuff about
Grandpa something.
herbs?
Poor Marcus is now
Since he
in the
talked
middle
about food
of
and
this
stuff.
vile conflict.
Because in World of Darkness, Pentex owns
Idiots.
their McDonald's,
I
but
do
it's not
wage a war for the
McDonald's, it's
survival of the planet's
O'Toole's.
very soul.
Yeah, O'Toole's, which
Polite society, they must look like
Door
trouble
has
for the
actually
bottom
referenced a
line,
few
see?
times.
And
Yeah, and they also own their
As you know.
Coca-Cola
What do I know?
it is quite common
and
for powerful
They also-
Tupperware.
They also
And-
own
awful
White Wolf.
institutions like the ones
Yeah,
that made
they
And
own
Black
a
Dog.
shit ton of, yeah, Black Dog.
Yeah, Black Dog Publishing.
Yeah.
Towards rival vampires
A little bit
and
of
their
a
own
fourth wall
territories.
break there, but yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
firms who have their stocks tanked by wolves are joining
Pendex
the
thing is
coalition
also
for
stupid as
much
heck.
of the same reason. Fucking hell!
They are like
But
Captain
wait.
Planet bad
That'll
guys.
mean
Come on.
the aid we might get from the coalition could be quite substantial, yeah? They could be easily manipulated. The
no.
orcs that make up the coalition are primarily interested in hunting vampires.
Orcs.
When you can't even
Yeah,
tell the
orcs.
difference between a humanimal type
I also have a
vampire
feeling
and a
that
werewolf, any
Ross
supernatural
will
becomes
show
fair
up
game by
in the
necessity,
next
yeah?
episode with the
Including
coalition.
gnome.
Everything is a blank body to them. And if they want these freaks gone, they're gonna need to deploy the big guns.
It may well be, son-in-law. But keep what Fatigue just told you in the back of your mind. The malign spirits lingering all around us. That ancient evil that would consume us all.
The worm.
We will
Yes.
fight on its side to save
It's a dragon. They say it's a dragon, but then its description is more like a snake.
Is what the werewolves war against.
Brother.
And this thing
Well, a worm
is in
is
control of
both
private
a snake and a
corporations
dragon.
as large as Granddad's foodstuffs. What does that mean?
There are forces out there that seek to murder the world and her children. Bring forth an apocalypse.
Dun dun dun.
And surely
Dun,
there are
dun,
many
dun.
complex facets that would lend themselves to this.
Where is the red star?
I figure there's
Oh, that's the end time.
fundamental
This is
spiritual
after the
no.
end time.
put forth by reckless
Yeah, because the
greed,
end time
dogmatism,
wasn't of Palace.
environmental destruction, plasma televisions, and golf.
And
Television.
golf! Golf is evil! Everybody knows it.
Is genuinely noble. That is why I do not fuck with werewolves. But then they come along,
Was that
kill someone who advocates for them, and steal my son.
Well, here he kind of points out the stupidity of werewolves in
Nightmare.
general.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Their
is
entire
that,
meta
though?
plot is
No.
kind of stupid and doesn't really work in the world of
That was
darkness
also
properly.
very...
It's again, as we have said several
Well,
times,
obviously.
the world of
But
darkness
that
were
can't
created
matter right now.
with the vampires.
I'd
Yes.
team
That
up
And it's
person
so
may work
obvious
together,
when you
kind
start-
of,
You if it
but
meant
with the
saving
werewolves,
Marcus.
no.
I mean,
No, and you get that feeling the more you read about this,
I can't say I blame you.
that it feels more and more
Not
like
after
they have
everything
just
we learned today.
shoved these things in
Yeah,
because they wanted
Marcus
them to
means
be there. They
more than the
wanted all
world
the
to me.
magic creatures.
yeah, they wanted a unified universe.
I
They
tear
should have
open
thought about
hell
it from the beginning.
if it means I get him back.
Also, don't say you will do anything. That's how you get
all poorer
devil sick
today.
in there.
Yeah, that's when the devil knocks on your door.
Yeah, especially in the world of darkness.
It's like, yeah, it's like when you out there, you never say, "Oh, calm today," because then the demons in the walls are awakened.
Yeah.
And they
actually,
will
the
make
same
your
thing
life a
there
living
that
hell.
But now,
Demon kind of also was shoehorned in there because it wasn't really that well integrated into the system. Sadly.
No.
can't we cut ourselves
They,
off?
they should have, yeah, but
After?
still, they weren't
we
that
can
big.
try.
I guess
publisher
I think
then.
Demon the Fallen,
I'm not eager.
I think that never
to team
took
up with the
off.
forces of evil.
No, it was just popular about edgy
That doesn't
emo
mean
boys, and that's it.
that I won't help you guys.
A wise, kind
I
decision.
did enjoy
Miss Bergamo.
Wraith, even though it had
But
a lot
fuck
of
if
failures
these
with it.
Lycans aren't the biggest
Yeah, and then
idiots on the
when you
face
started
of
to
the
take in
planet.
That
demons,
is all
and Wraith,
I hear. For every
then
wolf
things
who
started to get a
exclusively
bit
puts an end to
iffy
entropy
with the
worshipping
Umbra.
oil barons,
Yeah, the
chicken
Umbra,
racing
still
the
everything with the
undertakers
werewolf
off
kind
the
of like
coast of
destroys
Madagascar.
everything.
There's also
Yeah,
that
because
near
Umbra is
pagan
the
beer.
spirit world.
Cleaning
It's
Yes.
out a
the
wage
entire
slave
spirit
warehouse
world.
in a town
Yes,
called
which
Wreath.
is
and-
Because they
the
happen to
shadow
work under
realm or
demon-infested
underworld or whatever it's
management.
called in Wraith.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
also
happened
the Wraith
tonight.
world, and then
They
all of a sudden you
failed
have
to build their
demons
coalition.
and hell,
They
Yeah.
failed to make
They didn't
distinction.
think
which are
this
part
really
of the
at all.
Umbra.
Failed to
Yeah,
understand.
they didn't think it through at all.
And through this
And then you
failure,
have, well, if
proud wolves
demons
become thoughtless,
and angels
rabid
exist,
hounds.
and then we
I
have the
no
worm who is the
qualms, young
big bad.
straggling Norfolk
Is the
dogs,
worm the
leashed
devil?
as they are to
Yeah,
their
is it Lucifer?
self-made apocalypse.
Because then the devil is not a fallen angel.
I hear you.
Oh,
And if he's not a fallen angel, are the demons fallen
Well
angels?
then,
yeah, it doesn't really
this is
work.
how it has to go. I
No,
think.
it's starting to get confusing.
Let
Yeah.
us go and
And the coalition is here.
meet our
Yeah.
allies.
Not to get too far off script here with the story and everything. No,
I played this game far too much.
yeah, both of us have. And there we go. That's the end of the parent chapter 5.2. There might be a
Hey!
chapter 5.3, and then there will be chapter 6. Or they might jump to
Yeah.
chapter 6 immediately. So it feels
Yeah, and
like
I
a
mean,
good
if you
segue.
want to watch this without hearing us jabber on, just go to Brew Alfabusa and give him a watch.
Yes. Go there, support him, subscribe, become a member. Yeah, I don't know how many times we said that, but yes.
Oh, he deserves it.
He deserves it. He and the team, they are so damn good. And I think Thunder Sanker is kitten. I love it.
Do we have a Carl somewhere?
Yes, there will be a Carl at the end.
I love Carl.
Yeah, everybody loves Carl. And as far as I know, I think they live in Alingsås.
I had no idea.
And there's the werewolf.
Yeah. And anatomical
Trinity?
model. I mean, there's 2 women and a man, or at least 1 woman, a man, and
Something.
something.
Blood.
Oh, it's getting great.
Yeah, all these lore things are really nice, but I'd like them to progress the story now. Really progress the story.
Yeah, but I love this backstory of Fatigue.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everything Alfabusa does has been top-notch. Honestly.
I think it might be worth finding out the particulars of the Garou, yeah? Looks like we're a bunch of real hunters the parenting, huh? Living in a world of darkness. Guess we better hunt these werewolves before they cause the apocalypse, don't you think, Dee? Amanda, I'm sick of these vampires and their The Masquerade. You know, you know, in a way, this team does kind of form a sort of some kind of suicide squad before they go out, right?
Here we go. Carl.
Where are you? Oh, there he is. He looks so incredibly Swedish.
Yeah, he does. He looks so very mid-Swedish. It's incredible.
Yeah, he looks so extremely Swedish. If you leave Stockholm, this is what Swedish men look like.
Yeah, mid-Swedish men from the countryside. That's what they look like.
Yeah, that's what they look like, all of them.
Yeah, they all look the same. It's incredible. Because southern ones look more like Germanish, Danish, and north ones, well, we look either Belgian or Finnish.
Yep.
Or Sami.
Yeah.
But with Swedes, they all look the same. Both the men and the women. It's like Carl, but without a beard. That's what the women look like, honestly. Freaking Valkyries. In a way. Yep. But one thing I have to say about this episode, it was great, but everyone was so damn breathy. Everyone's going all the time.
They were a bit too close to their microphone, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. And I liked Amanda, but she needs a goddamn pop filter for her microphone.
Yeah.
But hopefully it will get better. I still love the episode. It a lot of information.
Yeah, I think it was great, especially, I mean, the information, yes, the story about Fatigue was fantastic.
Yeah.
But as you said, I wish the story would move.
Yeah, I'd like to move a little bit more forward now. I do love it, but sometimes they are a little bit slow and they get bogged down in too much details. Lore videos, I love them too, but as I said, kind of hampers it.
Yeah, but I guess if you don't know anything about Werewolf and Vampire the Masquerade and stuff, maybe you need this to realize what's going on.
Well, I had to watch this video like 3 times and actually go on a wiki page to read up on the different things they are referencing. So, honestly, good lord, drop anyway.
Well,
in
it's
that respect.
A long overview.
Yeah, but also I'm not that much into Werewolf. So when they had the one about vampire displays, since I played Raid, I played Mage. I know those very well, but I don't know.
Since I played werewolf, but I wasn't a werewolf, as I said. I preferred the other species, especially the
Gural?
bears, the Gurals, because they are awesome.
Hmm?
They are kind, they are loving, they are everything that the werewolves are not.
Basically the werewolves are the warrior caste or the shock troops of Gaia's army, while the Gurals are more the healers and the caretakers.
Yeah, they are the caretaker. They actually have, they have the what is it called? Tribe.
Yeah, tribe, I guess.
I can't remember that. I played the oh, it's the river keepers, I think they are called. This is like 20 years ago. Don't come at me.
Tribe is the name, basically like race werewolf, werebear or something. There's a cairn is the specific family group, but there's a I guess cairn is the best way for it.
I think it was called the river keepers, and they have a special ability. It's the brown bears.
Yeah.
They have a special ability where they can shake a tree and get fruit to fall out of the tree. It doesn't matter what kind of tree.
Mm-hmm.
It just, if they shake it and use this ability, food is gonna fall down from the tree.
Well, Baloo, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome. But it's also part of their story that they are the caretakers. They were put here to take care of the humans and all the other things in the world. So that's why they can do stuff like that. They also have an ability called the Mother's Tongue, when they can calm anyone down. Doesn't matter if they are sad, if they are angry, they can even talk down a werewolf in Krynos form.
Okay.
If they succeed.
Of course.
But it's one of their abilities. They are very peaceful, artsy and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I love them. I love the bears.
The bears are good.
They're cool.
The other ones are assholes. Yeah. Most werewolves are assholes. They are not worth it. And also
werewolves are stupid elitists.
Yes. Crunch-wise, I would say that werewolves, yes, they are powerful in the beginning of the game. But if you play a few sessions with any other character build, like a vampire, a mage, or anything else, you will be able to kick the ass of every werewolf within a few seconds.
Yeah, the thing is that the werewolves are physically powerful.
Yes.
But if you are a vampire of certain kinds, you have other abilities that the werewolves can't.
The same with mage. They can just stop the werewolf existing with a few seconds if they want. So, yeah. But anyways, that was the episode. We'll be back on Sunday, I guess?
Yes, we will. And on Wednesday.
And on Wednesday. And you and I, we will play RPG.
Oh, yes, we're supposed to.
Yes.
I almost forgot about that. Please remind me, because I will forget.
I'll try to remind. But anyways, I gotta go pee so bad, so I'm going to say goodbye.